Okay, guys, my name's Craig. Welcome back to Honor Everything. We're going to discuss everything from films, movies, films, TV shows, comic books, wrestling. And I finally watched Emilia Perez. Now, I heard that this film was very controversial among the Mexican and the trans community. And with it just winning 4 Golden Globes, I did a live during the Golden Globes with some friends of mine on TikTok, and I was, even though I didn't see the film at the time, I was very disappointed that this movie was sweeping instead of Wicked. Wicked is one of the best, not only musicals of 2024, is one of the best movies of 2024, and I wanted to see for myself what the controversy was surrounding this film. I heard about it. I heard that the director, a white French dude, not only managed to misrepresent the Mexican community, but also the trans community as well. So he managed to piss off two communities at once, at the same time, for this film. And I figured, why not check it out for myself, like I said. And God, this was shitty. This was terrible. This is quite possibly one of the worst musicals like ever created. Like next to Joker Folia Adu, this is just absolutely terrible. At least I could tolerate the acting in Joker Folia Adu, but this film was just atrocious all over the place. Now, all of this whole film is spoken in Spanish, and God, no, Zoe Saldana, I did not have a problem with her Spanish whatsoever, and she had to relearn her Spanish because she knew it when she was younger, but she had to relearn it for this role. And Selena Gomez, her Spanish was just terrible. I mean, I'm learning Spanish right now. I'm not fluent. I know some things here and there, but God, her Spanish was like very bad. It sounded like she didn't even know what she. It seemed like she didn't even know what she was saying. And a lot of times when she was speaking Spanish, it seemed like she was taking breaks in between her dialect, and sometimes she would jump back to English, and I had a major problem with that. It's in not only that, but this film, the way they handle the topic of transitioning from one gender to the other is just absolutely shitty. Now, I not only do I not understand why this film won any movies at the Golden Globes. It shouldn't have even been nominated, considering that the director said, "Well, I don't need to know everything about the Mexican and trans community. I know enough." How ignorant can you be? That is one of the dumbest responses that I have ever heard. And this film is about Zoe Saldana. She plays a lawyer who has to help a drug lord transition from a man. She's getting paid about what, $1 million or something to help him transition from a man to a woman, and it seems like the problems that he had as a man are like exiled because he transitioned from a man to a woman, which I absolutely hated, and I didn't even finish the film because it was so atrocious, and the acting is just terrible. Selena Gomez is terrible. I got 15 minutes into the film, and when Selena Gomez's character said she called her husband on the phone because at the time she wasn't aware that her husband transitioned from a man to a woman, called him on the phone and said, "I miss you. My P word is hurting thinking of you." Yes, that's a direct line from the movie. And at that point, I had enough. I had to cut it off. The musical numbers were absolutely fucking terrible. I mean, the song about transitioning from a man to a woman was just. I don't even want to get into how hysterically shitty the music was and also the choreography as well. If I watched this movie all the way through, I just would have been getting more heated and heated. So, with that being said, not only is this movie one of the worst contenders ever for any awards at all, but this might be one of the worst Best Picture winners. If it does end up going to the Oscars and winning, it'll be one of the worst Best Picture winners since Green Book. And before that, it was probably what, Crash, if I can remember. Yeah, this film shitty. I absolutely hate it. Don't understand why a lot of old crusty white people love this film. It's a terrible representation and for the Mexican and trans community and very disrespectful in my opinion. So with that being said, this movie gets a half a star. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this movie because I absolutely hate it. Couldn't even finish it. Got 15 minutes into it and I was like, I've had enough. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to stay updated with more movie, TV show, and comic book reviews.